Hey guys, Ronnie D here from Epic Toy Sound and Zillion Marketplace. I hope everybody's having a blessed day and ready for the new year, which is about 2 hours and 38 minutes away. 2026 is right around the corner, literally. And I'm grateful for another year. I'm grateful for the community. I'm grateful for everything that's happened, whether it's been good or bad this year. It's helped mold and shape me and the business that I work in multiple ways, and couldn't have made it without it. So I'm grateful for it all. Thank you, God. And thank you, community, TPC, Toy Pick community. Major shout out to you guys for doing what you do, because it did bring something together major during all that idle time of and stimulus checks of COVID. What are we going to do with our time here? Like, what are we going to do? Are we going to make Instagrams for our dogs? I did. Are we going to shoot pictures of toys? Something's going to happen, because we're bored out of our minds. That being said, I'm super excited. In fact, I almost just stuttered that TPC, Toy Pick Community, top 10. You guys know they're the gold standard of visual art in this community. The creators and the visual artists that I've seen, the nominees, the different scenes, so amazing. Like, I don't even understand how some of these things are made with toys. Me, myself, I'm an amateur toy photographer, but I've been doing music and production and sound creation and recording and field recording and all that stuff for over 20 years now. And I was in the music business for about 15 of those years, 15 to 20, roughly. The first 5 were nonsense because it's learning, But I'm actually more inspired and more interested in creating the toy soundtracks around the scenes that you guys make. So that being said, I have a very exciting announcement. 2026, moving forward, Toy Pick Community, TPC, does a top 10, the best visual arts of the week, nominated by other toy photographers within the community. And after the top 10, when they have their show, when they run the podcast or whatever, they usually have a winner they choose. That winner, when you get that number 1 spot, we are going to turn that cover art. And this is with your, obviously, if you don't want to do it, no worries. Keep rocking, keep doing what you're doing. You don't have to do it. We'll take number 2. But on number 1, we're going to be creating an original toy soundtrack using the scene that you make, or that you got nominated and selected to be number 1 for, as an original toy soundtrack. We're going to put your username or your brand name, whatever one you choose, on the track, on the actual track, not the track title, but it's going to look something like this. Toy Pick Community is the artist. Name of the song is let's just say, Hey Man, featuring Toy Father, the artist that made it, the toy photographer that took that scene, that picture. That being said, every week may be different, may not be. Some people are going to be nominated more than once because their art's very good. That's okay. But maybe maybe that's something that maybe they decide we need to have a different winner for each week. That's okay. Either way, this is going to expand everything about toy photography in a way, to reach other eyes, other ears, to have official cover art that, because cover art is a big thing, even with whether it's music related, vinyl cover related, comic book cover art. It's a big niche, and there's a lot of fans for the art just in general. Think about how many people in the world buy comics or buy these graphic magazines that they don't ever read. They just look at the pictures because the art speaks to them in a different way. That is what we're dealing with here. And we will do our best every week for the winner to create something that is not only universal for the world, meaning that doesn't have to be one specific genre. I mean, every scene will have its own feel to it. And maybe we'll get the input from the person who won. That'd be nice. Like, maybe we could have the winner, the top one, and this is something the TPC is going to have to figure out if they want to do that or not. But maybe we could have the top winner send us a quick message with not only how they made the scene, the behind the scenes of it, so we can post it in a blog for you guys and attach it to the actual release of the song, but maybe you let us know your favorite music, the bands you listen to, the artists you listen to, the lyrics you like, the styles and genres that you like, fusions of different genres. If you like video game music, great. Let's add some chiptune and mix it with some lo-fi and make a new style of genre. That's okay. We can do all this stuff. So maybe we get the feedback from the person who wins. We create the original toy soundtrack. We release it through all platforms, featuring you as the artist. So now we got Toy Pick Community, Hey Man, featuring Toy Father, the artist. So it leads back to you guys. It can lead back to whatever page you make. If you have a website, if you have all your toy art in one place to showcase as a portfolio. Because you should take your art seriously. I know it's a hobby, and I know it's fun, and it gives us a break from everything else. But at the same time, you never know what could happen. You know, you guys soon could have a cover for a top 10 Billboard chart. So let's connect. Let's run some ideas at each other. But we are thrilled to announce that 2026, every week there's going to be a winner. There will be a winner every week for 2026 and the TPC Top 10, Toy Pick Community Top 10. Make sure you follow them if you're a visual artist or a graphic designer or you're a toy enthusiast. You'll love seeing these images. Some of the most mind-blowing work in the world. And that's what really drew me in, is the fact that that's the art that I connect with, and that's what I like. And I've always been a fan of cover art in general. So the idea to turn it into a record label came pretty quickly years ago. And especially when we started selling toys, because I was working with whatever I had. It could have been only Funko Pops at the time. And I was like, well, these are still characters. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I could turn this into a story. And that's what a song is. A song is a story. So we're going to further that story by saying, all right, we got the image now. Now let's grow on this. Let's give it a title. Let's give it a concept. And it's featuring the artist that created it. So it all leads back to you, whether it's your Instagram, your profile, whatever. Maybe a toy comic, maybe a comic writer will hit you up and say, hey, can you provide the panel for us with toys? You never know. So be open-minded. Don't be closed-minded and say, no, I'm not. No, I don't want to. We all don't want to do a lot of shit in life, but guess what? Still got to do it. Got to wake up and do it. We got to wake up and go. Not right away, not super in a hurry, not rushing, but we have to logically think about things and do it. So that being said, thank you guys. Thank you, Toy Pick Community, for even letting me be a nominee for this past week of Top 10. I enjoyed that because it does give you a second to sit back and look at other people's work and literally thumb through and scroll until you see things that click with you right away. And you never know what's going to click with you, because that is why it's endless. It's infinite in the toy community. We should be happy that this is the lane we chose to express our arts, because it's safe. It's not as harmful as a lot. Now it does hurt the wallet sometimes. But it's better than a lot of unhealthy habits that could be, that people could be putting their time into instead of shooting toys or making scenes with action figures. So, thank you again for the opportunity to be able to just provide some of the resources that I've built.